Well, the Puppy Bowl 21 is back, featuring 142 rescue puppies from 80 shelters across 40 states and beyond. And this 3-hour event isn't just about adorable touchdowns, it's a celebration of the journeys these puppies have taken from shelters to forever homes.
That's right, from special needs all-stars to history-making breeds, Team Fluff and Team Rough will battle for the coveted Lombardi Trophy, all under the watchful eye of referee Dan Shackner. Hey, Dan, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us. Good morning.
Of course. And who do you have there with you?
This is Sarah from Louie's Legacy Rescue here in New York City. She is just one of the adorable puppies that you're going to see this coming Sunday. 142 in total this year. We're very excited.
That's amazing.
I
now,
hear her little whines.
You've been doing this for quite a number of years, Dan. What keeps you coming back?
Honestly, it's always a challenge, and I say that in a good way because there's always something new that these pups can do. You know, to be a puppy bulldog, you have to be between 3 and 6 months of age, be untrained, as she clearly is, and be up for adoption. When you mix that formula together with 142 dogs, there's something new every year. You know, dogs, we've seen dogs score double touchdowns, we've seen dogs bathe in the water bowl, we've seen dogs sleep on the sidelines, we've seen them score touchdowns on both sides of the end zones. There's always a surprise, and it's always great. And of course, the best part is they all get adopted by the time we're done airing.
That's right. You never know what you're going to get. I love that. You got a record number of puppies this year. How has the Puppy Bowl impacted pet adoptions?
Well, it's impacted because not only are we raising awareness, this year we've got 80 different shelters, which is, again, a huge amount. And so not only is it raising awareness for those shelters involved, but of all the shelters across the country. And our mission, of course, is to adopt, not shop. There's so many, sadly, homeless dogs that need help every single year. Hundreds of thousands are surrendered every year. So the little bit of difference that we can make by getting the word out, the better.
That's right. Are there any standout players we can look forward to seeing at the Puppy Bowl this year, Dan?
Oh, yeah. Look out for, well, we got the dogs that have got their human namesakes, like Saquon Barkley and Paws Allen. Those guys are obviously, listen, they have a lot to live up to because their human counterparts are very strong players. So look out for them. But then we've got the dogs that, you know, are just kind of under the radar. Look out for Mr. Pickles, for Smoosh, for Trio. Those are some of my favorites. Enrique, he's from Puerto Rico, bilingual pup. And we've got a lot of extra players in there that might surprise you. And the great part is that every quarter we show, you know, we try to rotate as many different dogs as possible. So the first quarter you can have your smaller breeds, and by the time we get to the fourth quarter, you'll see your Great Pyrenees mix and your Great Danes, all in puppy form, but we sort of get bigger as we go through the game.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, well, they're precious. So let me ask this, why do you think special needs pups kind of inspire viewers and adopters?
I think they do because when football is a very, at least puppy football, is a very equalizing kind of sport. It's like, you know, on the field, on the gridiron, all pups are equal. Disabilities don't really matter because as long as, listen, the rules of Puppy Bowl are simple. If you can carry a chew toy into an end zone, you've scored a touchdown, right? That makes you a winner. And another level of thinking of it is they're all winners because they all get adopted by the end of Puppy Bowl. So it's like a double win for them. So when people see them in this light of being just a puppy, doing crazy things, having fun, enjoying, living their best life, I think it inspires them to think, okay, you know what? A special needs dog is something that I can take on. Sadly, those are the types that languish in the shelters the longest because people think they're too much of a challenge.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, watching them play Puppy Bowl, you won't think that.
That's it. Puppy Bowl coming your way this Sunday. Dan, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thanks. All right, thanks for having us.
Yeah, absolutely.